What's the dumbest rule you've ever been caught breaking? My college dorm had this rule that you couldn't have more than 3 people in your room at once due to fire safety. Our RA, Jessica, was absolutely obsessed with enforcing it. She'd literally patrol the halls with a clipboard, counting heads through door cracks and writing people up for having study groups. She'd already shut down 3 birthday parties that month. One Tuesday night, my roommate Mike and I were cramming for our brutal organic chemistry exam with our lab partners Sarah and Josh. 4 people total, all desperate to pass. We're deep into molecular structures, highlighters everywhere, when Jessica bursts through our door without even knocking. Random inspection time. She counts us dramatically, pointing at each person. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a clear violation of dormitory policy subsection 12B. Someone leaves immediately or you're all getting formal citations. I was absolutely done with her ridiculous power trips. She'd already written up our neighbors for having a birthday celebration and personally shut down movie nights across the hall. This was the last straw. Fine, I said, slamming my textbook shut and grabbing my laptop. I'll leave. I marched straight into the hallway and sat down cross-legged on the ugly brown carpet directly outside our door. Mike stared at me like I'd lost my mind. Dude, what the hell are you doing? Studying? I announced loudly enough for Jessica to hear. The hallway's a common area. No occupancy limits out here, right, Jessica? Sarah caught on immediately and grinned. She grabbed her notes and joined me on the floor. Then Josh followed with his laptop. Jessica watched from our doorway, her face turning red with fury. You absolutely cannot do this. Do what exactly? Study in a designated common area? I shrugged innocently. Within 5 minutes, people started poking their heads out of their rooms. What's going on out here? Hallway study session, Sarah announced cheerfully. Turns out there's no 3-person limits in common areas. Mark from room 204 immediately brought his calculus textbooks. Emma from the very end of the hall showed up with an entire bag of snacks to share. Jessica tried desperately to break us up. This is completely disruptive to other residents. We're literally whispering, I pointed out sweetly. More students kept trickling out. Someone brilliant brought a power strip so everyone could charge their laptops. By 10 p.m., 28 students were camped out in our narrow hallway having the most productive and collaborative study session of the entire semester. People were actually helping each other with completely different subjects, sharing notes and forming new study groups. Jessica called her supervisor twice in increasing panic. Both times he just told her to handle the situation appropriately. Around midnight, the floor supervisor finally dragged himself upstairs. This older guy named Mr. Jackson, who everyone actually respected because he was fair and reasonable. He surveyed our massive impromptu study camp sprawled across the entire hallway and immediately started laughing. Let me guess. This is about that ridiculous 3-person room rule, isn't it? We're just carefully following all dormitory policies, I said with exaggerated innocence. Common areas don't have any occupancy limits according to the handbook. He sat down right next to us on the carpet. You know what? You're absolutely right. This whole situation is completely ridiculous and counterproductive. The very next morning, every single resident got an official email from campus housing. The 3-person room limit was permanently changed to 8 people maximum.